So I can introduce our class speaker, Mr. Michael Austin.
Good morning, friends, family members, and fellow veterans. Welcome to Operation Job Ready Veterans Graduation Ceremony. The veterans and spouses of veterans sitting before you have spent all this week learning new skills that will help them to be properly transitioned into new careers and new ventures. Now, why did I emphasize properly transition? Well, I like to start by telling you my story, and I promise I'll be brief. When I was discharged from the Marine Corps, it happened almost in a flash. 1 minute I was in my administration shop, I opened up the door, the next minute I was outside, headed to the parking lot. There was no one there to say good job or hope you have success in the future, because the Marines that I served with, they were on deployment. So I felt alone, unprepared, and scared. Now I had to drive from North Carolina, Camp Lejeune, all the way back here to Indiana, and that's about a 14-hour drive. So imagine all those emotions going through my head by myself, having all those things to contemplate. Every rest stop, what was I gonna do? What was I gonna do? What was my next move in life? So at the time, I didn't understand why I was so uncertain about my future, because I had so much success in the military. You know, we are supposed to be stronger than the average person, more equipped to handle life situations, leaders, not followers. But when you take all the things that make us strong in a single moment, we're expected to be not affected. You know, it's easier for someone who doesn't know an active duty military personnel or their family members or a veteran to say, well, you made that decision to join the military. And they're 100% correct. We didn't make that choice. I made that choice. Jerry made that choice. JD made that choice. Russell made that choice. Christian and Andrew, the supporting spouses, Monica and Deline, they made that choice to stick it in there with their spouses and be in a military community. We did. But that doesn't mean that we should stand alone when that tour of duty stops. Every veteran, every active duty military personnel and their spouses need a support group. We need that camaraderie, that encouragement, and those people in our lives that let us know that our sacrifices were not in vain. That brings us to today. The OJRV staff is amazing, so please give them a round of applause. And those sponsors that came to educate us this week: the VETS Center, Huntington, Work One, Easter Seals, Dave Keeley, Marines for Life, New Horizons, and the American Red Cross. Some of them veterans themselves. These individuals are taking out their time taking out the times of their day to give back to the veterans and their spouses. So please give them a round of applause. The OJRV staff and sponsors have taken the time to teach us about resume writing, value proposition statements, finances, networking, planning, and resources. They've also showed or taught us John's unhealthy addiction to Snapchat and Mike's hatred and discontent when you bring up running a daycare. And these are just a few examples. You can ask the veterans to my left, and they'll be able to tell you their own story, because we all have one. But there is one more important thing that they've showed us this week, and that's that they care. They are doing this and supporting not only us, but veterans prior and, of course, future veterans and their spouses. They care about the success of these veterans, their spouses, and so many individuals before us. That support group that I wish I had when I first got out of the military. And to my classmates, Gene said something that hit home for me this week. And that is to tell your story. Tell about your struggles, your triumphs, your highs, your lows, and also your desire to achieve your goals in life. No one is going to know what you went through or how other veterans may be having difficulties unless you say something or provide them with assistance. So please give back to your fellow veterans and their spouses. Tell other veterans that they do have great people in the state of Indiana that are willing to give back to you and other veterans and their spouses, and that they appreciate your sacrifice. Thank you, OJRV, for helping us all, veterans, past veterans, the present and the future veterans and spouses that will be coming through the program to properly transition. Thank you all for coming.